Yeah, we see you, and we know you're new. Come on. Hey y'all, I'm the Canton Junkie. This is where we talk First Monday trade days in Canton, Texas. And so as a self-proclaimed veteran of First Monday trade days, how is it that I can spot someone who's new? Well, we're gonna go over a couple things, help you maybe camouflage a little better. I've got 7 tips you wanna stick around for number 1 for sure, because you've actually been lied to about number 1. I'm gonna clear the air, set that one straight, and let's get started. So how can we pick you out? Well, number 7 on my list is you're carrying all your bags on your shoulders. Yep, you're hoofing it on foot. You're carrying everything, including your purse. That's a pretty telltale sign you've never been here, you didn't realize how big the grounds were, and you had no idea what you should bring before you came. So a Canton veteran would know to bring a Canton cart or wagon with, so you can haul your purchases, put your purse in there. You know, if you're bringing a cooler, you've got somewhere to haul it. And if you don't have a cart or wagon to bring with, great news. They are rented and sold on site. So if you need a wagon, you can find them for sale amongst different areas of the grounds. You can also rent them at the scooter rental facilities and Canton carts as well. You can rent them, you can buy them. And they have a bunch of different varieties and accessories for them. So if you're new and you don't have one to bring, you can get one on site. All right, number 6 on how can we spot you as a newbie at First Monday? Well, one of the things is you feel like you are shopping in circles. And how do I know that? Well, I overhear it all the time. I'll pass a group of people. Man, I feel like we were already in here. I feel like I'm shopping in circles. I feel like we're in the same building as we were an hour ago. I hear these things all the time. So yes, being new to First Monday, it's completely foreign. The place is enormous. There's outside shopping, there's buildings, there's covered pavilion areas, and a lot of it does start to look the same when you don't know where you are. So my first tip is to grab a map. So maps are available in town. Maybe if you're staying somewhere overnight, they should have some little maps. And then most of the shops in town will probably have little maps you can grab as well. On the First Monday grounds, you're gonna see these little like newspaper boxes. I don't know what those things are called, but they'll have a free First Monday newspaper in there, and there'll be maps inside of that. Also, some of the busy days, especially like Saturdays, there'll be people at the gates where you enter. Even though there's no fee or anything, they're handing out a map for you. Now, having a map does not mean you're gonna have a clue, but it'll at least help you know this place is huge. There's lots of different areas to shop and hopefully get you outside of where you feel like you're going in a circle. Another great way to see the grounds is by renting a scooter. Scooter rentals are available at all different entrances. These are not just for the elderly, handicapped, things like that. Anyone can rent a scooter. I rent a scooter because it helps me see my favorite vendors first. I can get first dibs on what they brought, and I can just get around so much easier with my scooter. Plus, I attach my wagon to the back, so I just got a whole caravan going on. And if you're worried about shopping in circles, before your visit, come hang out with me on Instagram. I'm the Canton Junkie over there as well. I preview different areas to shop, different buildings, just kind of help you get an idea and a feel for what is where on the grounds. All right, ladies, one of the reasons we can spot you easily as a new person is number 5, you're wearing heels to look cute. This is a terrible idea. I love to wear heels too, but not at First Monday. My feet hurt looking at you in those shoes on First Monday grounds, so make sure you're wearing a tennis shoe or an athletic shoe. It can still be totally cute, but it just needs to be comfortable. I do not recommend any open-toed shoe situations, sandals, flip-flops, not a good idea for lots of reasons. One reason is the grounds are uneven, there's different surfaces, and you just want to have a steady step. And then if it's going to be the winter months, or potentially rainy, make sure you bring a pair of boots with you too. You could always leave them in the car just so you had them, or put them in your wagon that you're toting around. You just want to be prepared when it comes to your footwear. Number 4 on how we can pick you out as a newbie is you're trying to pay with a credit card at a cash-only booth. Now, there are some booths taking credit cards or things like Cash App, Venmo, but cash is king in Canton. And paying in cash sometimes will garner you a bit of a discount at certain booths as well. Now, some booths are taking credit cards, but the internet and connection there is spotty. I would not rely on that only. Now, there are also ATMs dispersed throughout the grounds, but on those busy months, those busy Saturdays, they're gonna run out of money. Just be prepared. All right, number 3 on the list of how I can spot you as a new person at First Monday is I hear you say, now that's the way to do it. When I'm going by on my caravan, yeah, it's a dead giveaway that I've rocked your world as a new person. I rent a scooter, I hook up my wagon to it, I put my cooler in my wagon, and I tote around all that on my scooter at First Monday, and if I don't hear 20 times a day, now that's the way you do it. That's the way you do Canton. Constantly. I know you're new because you haven't thought about this yet. I have thought ahead about how are my feet going to feel? What about my back? What about the things I need to bring with me? Cold drinks, hand wipes, my measuring tape, my wallet, all that stuff. And that's why I have a caravan. I rent a scooter on site. I bring my wagon and cooler from home. All right, number 2 on how I can spot that you are new to First Monday. This one also applies to those of y'all who are probably newer, maybe been there a couple times. But number 2 on our list is you are not prepared and dressed to be outside all day long. So you're checking the weather and it's gonna be kind of hot today. But did you prepare for it to maybe feel 10 to 15 degrees hotter than that once you're actually there? What about the cold weather? It is way colder on the First Monday grounds and it's gonna even feel up at your car where you parked. So you've got to be prepared. Bring layers, bring extras, keep them in the car. You can always go back and get them and you'll be so glad you had them. Okay, y'all, number 1 is a big deal because you've been lied to about number 1. I'm setting the record straight right here, right now, and stick around for after number 1 because I've got some little bonus tips as well that go along with it. So number 1 reason I can tell that you are new to First Monday is as I'm loading up my car to leave at 4:30, I see you pulling in the parking lot. That's because you have been told it's a sun up to sundown event, and that is not true. I don't know why they advertise it like that. It's false information, and that's what I went off of first time I went to Canton. We were there in July. It was hot, by the way. We showed up at 4 p.m. expecting to shop till sunset, and it was over when we got there. So if you're shopping at First Monday trade days, Thursdays expect to shop 9 to 4, give or take a little bit. If you're shopping Friday, Saturdays, plan for 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then on Sundays, I would say you're shopping from 8 to 3 o'clock. Some vendors will be there till 5. Now a little bonus, say you get there kind of late or you want something to do after the main grounds close. There are lots of things to still do in town. There is the Canton Marketplace. That's a separate building that has late night shopping hours, especially on Friday, Saturday. They're there till 9 o'clock, I believe, most months. Then also there's the mountain. They have live music on the weekends right at the base of the mountain. So you can go enjoy some live music, bring some food, some snacks, some lawn chairs and hang out that way. Also, say you're there shopping on a Thursday and the grounds have closed at 4. Well, guess what? The downtown is open till 6 o'clock. Downtown has a bookstore, a couple different cafes. There are clothing shops. So when I shop on a Thursday, that's where we head after the main grounds close. We go check out downtown. And then if it's the right time of year for seasonal events, check out Yesterland Farm. They are literally like a mile down the street on the interstate. They do things for Halloween, Christmas, Easter. Check that out. That's great family fun. Thanks for watching, y'all. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, and also check out my Instagram page. That's where we're going to go a little more in depth on different vendors, different areas, different buildings, even things in town. And then also, make sure you join me on Fridays of the First Monday weekends. I'll go live at 9:30, tell you what's going on, what are the trends, what's the weather looking like, anything you need to know about. So join me Fridays of First Monday Trade Days at 9:30 on Instagram, and I'll see you guys later.